I love the fact that the song on the soundtrack literally ends with just the last minute, like. So, hello everybody. We're not back from the ads yet. I just realized we're not back from the ads yet. The opening ads. My new intro song isn't long enough to make it through the ads! No! Oh my god, it was a buffer! It was a buffer before!
Would anyone notice if you repeated it?
I don't know if I could oh, I could set it to loop. Ooh. Imagine infinite. Infinite mime song.
We love accordion.
There's so much accordion in the soundtrack for Expedition 33, though.
Yeah. I didn't know accordion could sound so good.
I did. But that's because I'm a big fan of Weird Al Yankovic. So, our opening matchup is the Wilds versus the Monkeys. You can see this, right? I just want to make sure.
Yep.
Okay, good. Want to make sure I didn't fuck up anything. Because on Friday I was all by myself, so I didn't have to worry about anything else. Just fucking blabbing my ass off. Holy shit, it was so hard to blab my ass off. I don't know how some of y'all do it. I can't keep up with that crap. But yeah, what do you think of the matchup here? Wilds, Monkeys, gonna be a banger of a match, I think.
I think there is a not necessarily clear favorite, but I think the Wilds are more of a favorite to win this game, where if the Monkeys play as well as we've seen them play in a lot of games, then they have a good shot. But they also have shown that they can be a bit streaky. Sometimes they just get really like they do a lot of base hitting against a really good like interior defense like this. Like it could be really hard to get your base hits out. So I think it'll really come down to what we see out of the Monkeys today. But going into this, expecting the Wilds to go, I don't know, do the wild stuff that they do.
Wild stuff.
They might not score a bunch early against a good defense like this, but it's only a matter of time till a few homers get hit, and it's going to be interesting if the Monkeys can keep up.
So I'm going to agree with you here. I think the Wilds do have a heavy advantage, but not exactly for the same reasons. I'm going to point out that this is going to be the first time the Wilds have been home in a hot minute. And their home field has short sides. And they have shown when they were at home before that they will rip about like crazy, because the shortened sides on the left and right means that home runs are easier to get on any other field, or easier to get than on every other field, which means that their home run threat is now 3 times more dangerous.
Yeah, I didn't even realize they were at home. That yeah, that changes everything.
Yeah, I don't expect the Monkeys to overcome this deficit. Like, the Wilds almost never lost at home when they were home. And the matches that they did not, like, win outright, or, like, by freaking, by mercy? The few matches that weren't mercies were like these huge defensive slugfests where neither team scored a lot. And here we go. DK first hit of the map.
That was first pitch too, right? Just
yeah,
setting
first pitch.
The tone immediately.
DK just ripping one right off the rip. He said, it's so good being home. Bam!
I love to be home.
And
Petty with a
Penny's not
big
gonna get
rip
out.
here too.
Not gonna get out though. It was a little too little. You're like in 5th in points 4? Well, yeah. But you're gonna be home quite a bit during this. Like what? This is gonna be 6 weeks or 6 games in a row where you're home because of the way the schedule is. Yeah, you're gonna make up for your points 4 for sure. That's gonna be an out. Yellow Pianta up. Doesn't swing. By the way, I haven't said anything about anybody who anybody is.
Oh wow, that's a close play.
That was a close play. Piantas are notoriously slow.
Yeah.
I fully expect people to not use Piantas much next season. I feel like Piantas are gonna fall off the table. The fact that they just can't move, they think they're a speed character, the fact that they never charge swing except for on rare occasions, I doubt anybody's gonna actually openly slaughter Pianta in any good position.
They are like decently consistent hitters, but the fact that they're so slow like kills them for sure. Like they're good base hitters, but yeah, they're slow, and that hurts when you're a base hitter.
They also have a tendency to bunt.
Oh yeah, that's so weird. Yeah,
because it's in the speed character programming.
Yep.
DK with a special pitch, that's gonna... Oh, but the blue ball!
Great item usage. Wow.
Oh, man.
Monkey showing off their chem.
Yeah. That's... Right now, that's the biggest thing that the monkeys have going for them in this matchup is that chem. The Wilds only have chem with their outfield and nothing else.
That was a little bit of an error there. Or a wild throw. That just got away from critter to critter, but not gonna amount to anything. A nice double play turn from the 2 critters there, and although they couldn't make the last play link up correctly, able to make this play go and able to end out that inning.
Yeah, critters have incredibly fast arms, so sometimes the person they're throwing to isn't in position yet.
Yeah,
as we saw.
They have really fast arms and get the ball out of their hand like almost as quick as a quick throw character. They are insanely good.
Absolutely.
On the infield.
Big hit from Monty, but I don't think that's gonna make it out.
And Funky not fooled by the ball disappearing. He had a good read on it. Yeah, that's an easy play.
Yeah, the boo ball was deployed incredibly late, unfortunately, for the Wild. Oh, the shell!
And great item usage from the monkeys here or not the monkeys, the Wild, to turn what would be an out into a hit. Possibly even a double play into just a hit.
Yeah, but they didn't do it the second time, and that's gonna cost them the inning.
You know, they were quick on the rip with that shell, but quick and not accurate. But I mean, you gotta be quick if you want to stop them before they get the throw off. So it was a good try.
It was a good try. I agree. Funky does not get enough of that, but it is enough to get him on base.
And monkeys have one on here. Will they be able to do anything with it?
The answer is no. Oh, or yes. Okay. Or
wow,
that's the second time that's happened.
Yeah.
These critters are uncharacteristically playing poorly. I use that word loosely here because, like, poorly for them is still a triple play!
Wow. And yeah, every time they've messed up a toss to each other, the next play they immediately make up for it. So, you know, almost kind of want to see it happen again.
The monkeys don't.
That's for sure.
The monkeys don't want to see that shit anymore.
And that was a sturdy table to not get broken by that line drive from DK. I need to figure out who made that and ask them to make me one.
Sadly, they don't make tables of that quality anymore.
And PD once again, not able to rock it out of the park, but putting 2 on for a big batter is great work from the Wilds here. And Red Critter also not able to hit it out of the park, but it's going to drive in a run and put runners on the corners.
Yep. DK gets home, which is good.
And yeah, just doubling their lead there. I mean, that's a bit dramatic for just getting one more run, but
yeah, I was gonna say. They turned 1 into 2, doubled.
And a close play at first, but Pianta able to leg that out and get a single RBI, or an RBI single. And Wild's doing good work this inning, starting with the top of the order in the 3rd here, and they're all just doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you for the sub on the YouTube there.
That's gonna load the bases for Shy Guy here, and Shy Guy, we've seen some crazy hits from.
Not today,
and he's able to sneak that through. I was kind of expecting like close to a homer, but instead he just doinks it right up the middle and drives in a run. It's a good outcome from poor contact.
That's true. That's true. The important thing here right now is we have bases loaded again, and we still have no outs. The monkeys are suffering. And
able to get 2 outs there, but a run still comes in, and this inning is just, yeah, the monkeys are just falling apart a bit. Hopefully they can make that runner on 3rd be stranded, but we'll have to see what happens.
They are able to get that out. There we go.
And
only 4 runs
at least
scored.
able to stop one of the potential runs from coming in, and now the monkeys really have their work cut out for them. They really got to strike back soon. Can't let it get too late in this game and have all the momentum be on the Wilds.
Absolutely.
The captain able to start the inning off with a hit, and hopefully that's a start of a rally for his team. But
oh no!
Okay, once again the Critters fail to link up, but will we immediately see them get a double or even a triple play?
Not this time. Now we get bases loaded. Monkeys are exactly where they want to be. With Dry Bones up to bat, this is a potential home run.
Yeah, this is a great batter to have at the plate. And able to get that to drop right under Critter there. Baby DK stuck in a pickle here, but able to get back. Bases still loaded, and Monkey's able to start chipping away at that lead.
Absolutely. The Monkeys are in a great position here too, because they only have a couple of batters before Funky if they can maintain these base hits. Just like that.
Monkey's doing just what they need to, getting these hits out of the infield, so the Critters can't steal them. Great play out there to get a buddy toss to stop what looked like was going to be definitely a run. Not even a close play, because yeah, Toad would have been able to most likely beat out a close play. So great defensive work.
Jill's up to bat. And she hits it out.
Wow, great item usage. I was not able to tell if Monty was going to get to that. He's pretty quick, so that item usage was huge.
I think it was absolutely necessary. I think Monty had that ball.
Yeah, he probably had it.
Here comes Funky.
And this is a good chance to not only even up the game, but possibly take the lead. Funky not able to get good contact on it. Gonna force the runners back, but at least it wasn't a double play. They still have a scoring opportunity here.
True.
And with a nice hit to the outfield, this could drive in 2 runs. Donkey Kong doesn't want to see it though. Trying to put out the death sentence, and he does, ending the inning, but Monkey's still able to get 3 runs and chip away at that lead, and we got ourselves a ball game.
We do. Both teams have shown that they can both score.
Wiggler able to make that play, and it's going to be 1 out for the Monkeys here, and it's going to bring the captain in. Captain v. captain matchup here, and Diddy Kong is a bit scared of Donkey Kong, so he's going to use some star pitches. Well, at least one.
He almost hit him with the ball.
And another one coming through, and making DK look a bit foolish.
Oh,
but now he's looking foolish, not going for another star pitch. A big drive out towards right center, but...
And it's caught!
Wow.
Robbed out of the air!
That was a high toss. Who's that chucked Funky up like 50 feet in the
that
air?
Was
that
Jill.
was impressive. Impressive work, Jill.
It's supposed to be Jill. Actually, I think that might be Yuffie. Or Yuna. I think I've reversed them by accident.
Well, I guess Yuna's got a little bit more muscle on her than Jill. PD able to place that one a little bit better. Even if they were under it, that one was a bit higher. I don't know if that one would have been able to be robbed. And PD, for a while, hasn't been hitting many home runs. Maybe this could be the turnaround for PD.
Oh, it's gonna be a strikeout. It's not, but it is an out anyway.
And while not able to get a swing and a miss on the pitch, able to force really bad contact, and Wild's still able to get a run in that inning. That good homer, able to pad their lead a little bit, and yeah, Monkeys still have a lot of work to do. Wiggler starting it off strong with a nice base hit, and they got a speedy person on base. Let's see what they can do with it.
I'm honestly impressed with the Monkeys right now. I was expecting more from the Wild as far as runs are concerned.
Yeah, the defense has been good, and also the offense has been very solid from the Monkeys. Yeah, they've been getting a lot of their hits out of the infield, which is exactly what you need to do. You need to put it over these inside infielders' heads.
Is that a home run from Baby DK? No, it's not. Almost.
Yeah, that was a good attempt. Nice distance, good contact, but never gonna get that over a buddy toss.
Oh, Yellow Pianta getting it out, but they could have got him out. Why? Why?
Yeah, I'm always confused why they don't throw to first, or it very rarely happens. Yeah.
There we go.
But Funky able to get it over to the first base, and yeah, that's a nice double play.
Exactly how it was supposed to happen the first time. Ooh, and a nice catch by Yuffie.
Nice. It's a quick 3-up, 3-down despite the hit, and Monkey's maybe gaining a little bit of momentum back after that. Let's see if they can score and gain even more. And DK just using that star pitch to take out the batter, and that's an easy out. Nice hit into the gap for Dry Bones, and that's going to be a double. Monkeys with a runner in scoring position and starting to eat away at DK's stamina there. That's huge for this team.
Yeah, once DK's stamina is gone, it's pretty, like, it changes the dynamic of the Wild significantly.
And already off the mound, that's quite surprising, and we'll have to see if the Monkeys are able to capitalize off this. Is that gonna stay fit?
That stays fair, home run!
Wow.
From Jill.
And that's what, a 1-run differential now?
Yep, 1-run differential now, 6-5. And Petey's already tired of being swapped out. Blue Critter is on. Petey is in the shortstop position, not the place you want that plant.
And a huge hit from Funky right away.
And it's gone.
And
another
wow,
home run, and the game is now tied.
Yeah, Monkeys not only they took all the momentum coming into this inning. Now they were able to shut out in the 3-up, 3-down in the top of the inning, even up the game at the very least, and they're looking to take the lead at this point.
I think that's a new record for sure. On a pitcher's mound. I mean, it was one pitch. He was on the mound for one pitch. Or was it 2 pitches? I think it was 2.
Yeah, it was 2. I think Petey has been on the mound for only 1 pitch before, because when Petey uses his star pitch, it immediately tires him out. Pretty sure one time he used it on his first pitch, they got a hit, and then they just swapped him off. He was like, I broke my pedal, please get me off.
What if my leaves fell off? I'm gone. A strikeout
on the changeup.
Caught him looking too. He wasn't even. He didn't even swing at that one. Usually, when you're at 2 strikes, you got to swing at everything, but he didn't swing at all.
Diddy Kong, these batters are just watching these strikes, but yeah, not gonna watch that one, and able to get a nice hit out towards left field there, and now both captains are getting tired of being on the mound. We'll see. Hopefully, Diddy can fight his way through at least the inning. But we'll have to see. They definitely have a fair amount of decent pitchers on this team with all the Miis, so they're not hurting for a pitcher, but it could mess up the chemistry depending where Diddy Kong goes.
Hey,
I guess he'll be fine in the outfield.
Wait, Umbra, why'd you give me bit? You didn't have to do that. Excuse me? You're my girlfriend. You don't have to give me money. What the fuck?
Shush.
Shush.
Yeah,
okay.
Shush.
Understood. I'll just shush and take it.
Toad able to get a 2-out single here, and Monkey's looking to start another 2-out rally. That's how they took the lead before. Or at least erased the lead.
I was gonna say the rally started before the 2-outs. I think, yeah, pretty sure.
Probably.
But still nothing. Game's tied 6-6. DK's up against a tired Diddy.
And yeah, leaving a tired pitcher on against the top of this lineup here is a bit scary. That would have been very interesting if it bounced over the fence. I wonder if it would have been a double or a home run.
Yep, I accidentally flipped him. Yuna should have been on the left. It's fine. They're both Miis. The same stuff.
Yeah.
Is that gonna get caught? It doesn't!
And Petey able to get his second homer of the game, and great performance for the team here. When some of their other big batters are struggling, Petey able to pop off.
Red Critter is up. It's 8-6 now. Petey is a he? Okay. I've heard mixed answers to that question before, so I wasn't sure. How's everyone doing? We're doing pretty good. NECA's FM? Okay. Reminds me of a radio station name.
Yeah.
Blue Critter hits it big.
Not quite far enough. Funky able to get under it, and that's a routine out for the center fielder.
Petey is a he, but PT, however. The jury is still out on that one. I see. I'm watching this because actual baseball hurts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that actual baseball hurts. Come watch the funny baseball, because this is funny baseball. It's even funnier because we have AI playing the game instead of players, so it gets really goofy.
Wow, great item usage, and Shy Guy just rounding third there, so 2 runs able to come in off that play.
Can we talk about how the replay has the ball rolling through the fucking table's leg?
Yeah. That was pretty great.
I saw that, no, my brain went immediately like, hold up.
Well, now that table's broken by that shell going through through Wiggler there, so ball won't be going through that leg anymore, at least.
Brilliant.
It's just a delayed breakage.
Yeah, totally. The table didn't realize it was already dead. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh man, top of the 7th over, 10-6 though. Oof.
Yeah, Wild's able to regain all the momentum for themselves after no score from either team for an inning. We'll have to see if the Monkeys can keep up. PD able to make a nice play over there at shortstop, and that's going to be a 1 out right away.
Another good play from PD. I'm surprised.
Yeah, PD has a lot of range on his dive, but I feel like he might struggle more to hold on to some hard hits. But still has a lot of movement on the dive and a really fast toss.
Yeah, but their movement is bad, so if they're in the diving range, it's fine, but outside of the diving range is pretty bad. Yeah,
for sure. And they're not gonna have quite as good of a range as a Critter.
There it goes. It's gone. That's gone.
We don't even see it come down. That's a moonshot. What's your confession?
He has the form to have both super jump and super dive naturally. I mean, yeah. He's super tall and has a reach worse than anything you guys have ever heard before. Do I need to time you out? Just, you know. Was that a Pianta trying to get a home run? You modded your Switch Lite? Ban this man. Mods ban this man. Brick that console, ban this man.
Hey, if it's not a Switch 2, it won't brick up at least, so...
It will if you connected online. Nintendo's been doing that for years. People are, like, freaking out about it, but that's kind of been in their claws for a while.
Well, depending how you mod the Switch 2, it could just completely brick up.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, they've been doing that in consoles before. My 3DS, I can't connect online. Because if I do, it will be bricked by Nintendo.
Oh, that's what you mean. I got it.
Because they will detect a discrepancy because of the hardware that I'm the software I'm using on the 3DS. And they'll go, oh shit, shut it down. Because that's what their system is programmed to do. And it's not the worst thing. I really don't care, man. Do what you wish.
Yeah.
I don't openly condone or condemn the modding of previous... See, here's the key. I don't condemn or condone modifying consoles of previous generations. But if it's the newest one, I always have an issue with people messing with that shit. Because there's people out there that don't have that yet. And they can't get it for cheap. And then you're using it to do something you could have just done with a goddamn computer, you selfish bitch. At least that's my public stance on that.
Toad able to get a double there, advancing 2 runners into scoring position, and Monkeys have another good scoring chance in this inning.
Hopefully they can, because with the bottom of the plate,
that's a good batter to have there, and that might be 2 runs coming in, and it is. It's huge for the Monkeys. Right after the Wilds got nice panic on their
who's afraid of Nintendo ninjas? You trying to say I'm afraid of Nintendo ninjas? Because this applies to all consoles for me, dude. Like, if you told me that you took a PS5 and you modded it, I'd be like, you're an asshole. What about PS4? I don't give a fuck about PS4. You want to do... Yeah, you could buy a PS4 and run it over with a goddamn truck. I wouldn't care. Like I said, it's the current generation of consoles, because they're not as, like, able to be acquired by most people because of the prices that they're at. You did it with a PS4? That's fine. I don't mind that. Like, I didn't even mod my 3DS until the, until the Switch 1 came out. I didn't even realize there was such thing as a PSP that hasn't been modded. That thing is so jailbreakable, it's crazy. The thing comes out of the box with a "please break me." The monkeys need 2 runs here. Yuna needs to hit a home run here if she can, and she doesn't.
I did not realize this was the bottom of the 9th, and Petey able to close the game out from shortstop there. Nice diving catch and quick throw. Yeah, that was great. That was a great game. Very close till the end, but yeah, Wilds just barely able, or not barely, but able to beat out the monkeys here. Monkeys put up a really good fight, better fight than I expected, but yeah, Wilds really just showing that at home they're very hard to stop.
Absolutely. And Petey getting the MVP call here, absolutely deserved. Petey showed way more than I would have expected for this game. The fact that, like, being put in the shortstop position and then me openly saying I don't think that's a good idea, and then them showing me how fucking wrong I was, insane. 160 MVP points, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, a few points on defense, but most of them from batting. Yeah, that's pretty much what was expected. Huge bat that game, and yeah, it was pretty much just DK and PD that did the offensive effort for the team, but that was all that was needed.
I can't see a world where a Pianta is a good second base shortstop. If that's true, I'm going to lose my mind, because I've been sitting my Pianta on the fucking first. He's been sitting on freaking catcher first base forever because I refuse to put him anywhere where he could actually influence the game.
They're big, aka they're good.
I dare you, Walrus, to switch one of your critters with your yellow Pianta for next game.
Yeah, put one of your critters at home.
Put your
please.
money where your mouth is, bitch. You should run Petey and a Pianta in your short. Put your critters on on center and first, or catcher and first. Do it.
No, center. That's fine.
Center, yes, instead of his pitcher. Do you guys like actual baseball or only the silly one? Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of baseball typically, but this has like there was a thing where you could put AI programming into this, so I saw a YouTube video explaining how to do it, and then I got set up myself, and then I invited a bunch of people to make teams, and I made a shit ton of Miis, and we did a draft. There's 12 teams, we're divided into two separate divisions, and I'm a huge sports fan. To answer your question, Nekhez, I huge into hockey, huge into American football, huge into football, global soccer. And I used to be into baseball when I was younger. I find the sport a little too slow nowadays. Because of the fast pace of hockey and basketball, they're both really fast-paced sports, and baseball just kind of makes me feel like I could be doing something better with my time than waiting for something to happen. But, that's just me.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of baseball. I don't have anything against baseball. I don't watch much sports anymore, but yeah, I think with like baseball, everyone I know who's like a big fan of it is, at least my uncle is the only person I can think of. He's always reading a book or something while watching a game. Yeah, there's just a lot of downtime in baseball, but yeah, it's still a very cool sport for sure.
No, absolutely. I think it's a great sport. I love playing baseball games.
Baseball games.
I love playing baseball video games. They're so much fun. But the sport itself, played by real people, I just... Sorry, I fell asleep just talking about it.
Going into this game, you know, I'm a bit biased, but I think the rookies have the edge here.
Bias, maybe just a smidge.
I've been rooting for the eggs, like this whole season. I would like to see the eggs perform really well. However, I don't know that I want to see them beat the rookies here. But yeah, hoping to see a good game of baseball. We get to see Greg and Boomerang Bro play, two of my favorite characters, and we'll have to see what happens.
Alright, batting orders. Alright, teams are set. Rookies versus eggs. My personal opinion, I think the rookies have a distinct edge here, both because they're home and their team lineup is pretty strong. I think the defensive shakeup that happened for the eggs a little before the trade deadline definitely is going to help improve their defense against the rookies, but I don't know if they have the offense to overcome what the rookies can put out, is like my assessment.
The eggs, yeah, pretty consistently have pretty decent defense, but yeah, their offense struggles to show up a lot of the time.
So what happens when you don't have a big hitter like a critter?
Yeah, all the different bros, Hammer Bro, Fire Bro, and Boomerang Bro, have not showed up the way I expected them to this season.
Whoever has Shy Guy has my support. That would be the rookies. The rookies have a Shy Guy. There's like 6 Shy Guys in the league. There's gray, red, blue, green, yellow.
Yellow. Yeah.
I think that's all of them.
I think so.
Blue, green, yellow, gray. So there's like 5 of them, and they're all dispersed on different teams. No team has more than one Shy Guy.
And they do that.
And they do that. They eat the ground with their black holes behind their masks, and they just zuck the ball right into the glove. I swear to God, by the way, the last time this man hit a home run, like a good home run, actually he's hit a few home runs. I shouldn't take, I was gonna say, it just feels like he's gotten less home runs after you traded him. He like went from being like nothing, getting like 2 really good games, then you traded him to the eggs, making it look like he's a big home run hitter, and then he's like occasionally hits a home run here and there. It hasn't done much since then. It's just like, damn. This man was like, I'll show you trade value, and then like right after you traded him, he's like, okay, I'm done working.
The boss, the job's done, boss. That's what he said.
Basically. And K-Rool also did the job.
Yeah. A huge moonshot out of the park, and rookie's off to a great start.
If you like Waluigi and Shy Guy, the next game has a team with a Shy Guy and the team that has Waluigi as their captain.
Hell yeah.
They're also on opposite sides.
I love Waluigi too, so heck yeah. I bet K-Rool is also a good second base shortstop. I think one time so far he was put in one of those positions, and he made like 2 good plays. We saw Bowser pop off and shortstop. Like, any of the big guys can do it, I guess.
Somebody set up a trade so Waluigi gets a Shy Guy? Absolutely not. Because the only Shy Guy that's going to work on that team is my Shy Guy, which is my team, the red team, the Fireballs. So the next matchup is Fireballs versus Spitballs. Spitballs is the Waluigi team. The Fireballs is my team. So it's never gonna happen. I'm never trading them my Shy Guy. It's just not. I need him. The only way I'm giving them a Shy Guy is if they give me Fire Bro. And they're not gonna give me Fire Bro. We've already had multiple conversations about it. I have literally tried to negotiate getting a Fire Bro from that team. They will not give it to me.
No, that Fire Bro, I don't think was ever thought about being traded. I've been trying all season.
Out of all the bros, Fire Bro seems to be the most consistent.
Yeah.
He's just absolutely a devastating monster of a player. Everyone likes the Shy Guy poser? No. I have a Shy Guy for function, not for liking it.
Oh, a nice hit. And is that going to get over the swamp? It does.
That's a go-ahead home run from Snow. Calling me a poser, how dare. We work with the tools we're given. What position is my Shy Guy? He's second base. Literally the same position that
able to get a nice hit.
The same position that the rookies have their Shy Guy. Because he has that vacuum zuck when he eats the ground. It's great. So Les up to bat here. RBI chance. Could extend the lead even further.
Yeah, with no outs, this is a great opportunity for the Eggs.
Oh, I expected him to throw it home. I didn't expect the cutoff at second base. What a play!
That was a great play to at least get an out. Yeah, great play by the outfield out there.
Also, I love the fact that I just talked shit about the Eggs and their offense, but they've been putting up runs. It's literally, this game exists to just prove me wrong. Every single assessment, every single thought process I go through to make an educated guess about what's going to happen, the game's just like, oh, you thought!
Oh, you gave your opinion.
How dare you do that?
Oh, and Bowser Jr. just barely clipping the plate there. That was a nice strike. That was a nice hit right up the middle. No chance for a play on that, and that puts one on for Greg here. Can he capitalize? A nice hit from Greg, and a little bit of a 2-out rally started here for the Eggs. Can they keep it going?
Gerald slams it into the foul position. Oh, the Shy Guy.
And Rookie's able to get out of the inning, but not before giving up 3 runs. And now they have their work cut out for him. Going to be fighting to get those back for the rest of the game. Nice play from Boomerang Bro there to record the first out of the inning, and yeah. Great on defense out there.
3 runs and baby pitches. Yeah, baby peaches, blah, blah, blah. I give up. I give up on the English language. I'm gonna learn French. Yes, Baby Peach's pitching time. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Taking Baby Peach off the mound is a huge move. Oh, the boomerang play!
Nice play from Boomerang Bro there, making 2 good outs for his team.
Cut Baby Peach. Send her to AA. Whoa, what? It's a little too young for Alcoholics Anonymous. Oh, he's already charging. He's ready to slam this home right after getting the run. Belfer immediate response is the same as mine. It's like, excuse me? Sending a baby to Alcoholics Anonymous?
And Egg's able to get 2 hits right away here. And
send her to double A. Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Should have said double A, man.
I thought you guys were messing with him. I knew what he meant.
I didn't know what he meant. A lot of other sports don't have friggin' development teams that they call double A. Oh, strikeout.
Wow, after getting a home run last time, a strikeout this time. But a strikeout's better than a double play.
That's true.
Able to put 2 on here.
Bases are loaded. Send her to drug rehab for the pitching as well. Okay, fair enough. We'll send her down and then, then send her to rehab. God knows. She's probably high on milk. Stops the run from scoring, but doesn't get any additional outs.
What a play from Critter. I don't know if there was a double play opportunity there, but able to stop a run.
Wow! That glove held firm.
It looked like it was gonna take her head off.
Probably would have if she didn't put the glove in the way. Yuffie up to bat here. Oh wait, this isn't Yuffie, this is Rebecca. The Harbinger of Doom! It's Rebecca!
And Boomerang Bro making great plays out there, stealing hits all day.
That was fair. And Rainbow comes out of his brush, yeah. Yoshi also gets a rainbow attack. I mean, rainbow throw.
Watching King K. Rool run is just so funny.
That slide also looks funny.
Yeah. And Eggs showing up on defense and offense so far this game, and they have a chance to extend their lead here.
Yeah, the only difference between these two teams is that Bowser Jr.'s team, the rookies will actually use their start. The catcher will use their start pitch. Yoshi's used like what 3 start pitches in the entire season?
I don't know that we've seen Yoshi use a single star swing this whole.
We've seen him do a star swing once and then 3 start pitches over the course of the season. I can recall 3 separate instances of the pitch, but only one of the hit.
Yeah, I think if he would do star swing more, he'd be able to get a lot more hits.
His star swing is beautiful too. It's kind of crazy that he doesn't use it. Ronnie getting, or not Ronnie, Greg getting a double there. Let's see how Jerry does. Star hit!
Wow, and that's great use of a star there. And yeah, I guess
and it takes
Yoshi isn't using the stars much, but seems like his team is getting good use out of the stars.
Boomerang Bro getting ready to swing big, but doesn't get enough of it. But oh my god!
Great item usage.
Holy shit! Jerry is immune to the POW. That was an amazing play. I mean, his abbreviation is BJ. Of course, he's got a gay agenda. What are you doing, Jerry? Get back on the base, Jerry!
I was thinking of going for a tag-up play there, but wisely decided against it.
Oh, Snow's got 2 strikes already. He's actually swing this time. Oh, it's the inside pitch. Oh, it happens again! It happens
Good
again!
item usage again.
They just throw the pound right at Jerry and call it a day. Oh, Yoshi gets a perfect hit there. That's gonna be a run. The eggs are just racking up the runs.
And with runs coming in already this inning, K. Rool could not last very long. And that could spell some serious disaster for the rookies.
No, Critter saved him.
At least for this inning.
Critters. The eggs are cooking on offense. I don't think that's the wrong choice of words. I think it's actually accurate. They're cooking. It's just unfortunate that many Yoshis have to die for that to happen. But then again, if you've ever played Super Mario World or any of the Kaizo hacks for Super Mario World, you know that Yoshis are expendable. I do find it utterly hilarious that you spent that entire game, right? Just from like a world narrative perspective, you spent the entire game of Super Mario World recovering the stolen eggs that Yoshi had, and then in literally the next game, Yoshi's story, Yoshi just throws eggs everywhere. It's like, I guess the eggs weren't that important. Wow, not even a close call there. Crazy.
Maybe Peach able to actually get a hit in an important position and drive in 2 runs. Did not expect to see that, and yeah.
Yeah, I never expect that from Baby Peach.
No, no.
But that's enough to get Green Magikoopa off the mound.
And Egg's able to finish out that inning, but Rookie's at least able to cut away at that lead and knock it down to just 2. Wow. That's all I have to say.
Magikoopa's scaring you? How
we get to see K. Rool in the shortstop position like Walrus wanted to see.
That's true, that's true. Walrus wanted to see this. Magikucha? Nope, okay, we're gonna just ban that. Yeah, Belber, I'm sorry, this is gonna happen now. Just not...
A big hit from Paratroopa, but left fielder able to fly in there and assist in a home run rob, and yeah, that was a big hit and a big opportunity for the Eggs there. Just barely able to get robbed.
Oh, the Harbinger of Doom is up, which means next is K. Rool. But it hasn't really done much this game.
Ooh, and a terrible hit, and that's an easy out.
Another ball. Yoshi playing some dangerous tricks with the magic. You wish he was blue so you can make a Mr. Fantastic joke. Who did you wish was blue?
Magic Koopa able to hold on to that, or Paratroopa, I mean, able to hold on to that and flick it over to Magic Koopa and make an easy play.
Yep. No, we're already charging. Got a good piece of that one, actually.
And Egg's able to start off with 2 hits to start the inning here, and possibly a third. Magic Koopa got a bit tied up, not sure if that was going to be caught or not, so a force play able to come out at second, and Shy Guy not able to get to that. Had a chance to possibly not let a run come in there, but just barely not able to get to that, and Captain able to drive in a run to extend this lead. And Eggs just getting hit after hit this game. Great offense for the Eggs here.
Yeah, they just keep getting things. Oh, and that double play is going to end the inning.
Just when needed. Bases back loaded. And yeah, able to get bailed out a bit by Shy Guy there.
Yeah, that situation was really nasty for the rookies. They got out of that very luckily.
Yep.
And that's going to be a foul.
Yoshi has a fast changeup. And good contact, but too close to the left fielder and able to get under it and make that play. A little bit too much loft on that from the captain, and that's 2 quick outs for the Eggs here. Yeah. Captain looking for a 3-up, 3-down to retire the side. Not quite able to get it.
Baby Peach had a really good last at-bat. Let's see if they continue.
Good try, but not able to keep it fair. Boomerang Bro gonna make it easy work out of that slow grounder, and Eggs having some great defense and great offense here. I said it before, but yeah, just a really great game for the Eggs here.
Absolutely. The Eggs are playing a very good game against the rookies. Surprisingly, I thought the rookies would have done more. They're running out of time to really show up and play the game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They every at-bat needs to count, and they're just struggling to make them all count.
Jerry is up.
Or the Eggs are making every opportunity count, where just barely not able to get that placed properly, but with how the Eggs are playing, I'd be surprised. Whoa, I couldn't even finish my sentence. I'm gonna say I'd be surprised to see them not score here, but a hit straight to Baby Peach.
Oh my god, the comedic timing of that was crazy. That was so well timed. The game was just like, let me just prove you wrong real fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, another bot on kick. Get out of here. I swear to god, I gotta stop streaming to kick. All I get is bots on that side of things.
Yeah, I've only been on kick when I was in high school.
No, wait, really? In high school you used, the gaming streaming platform? Kick?
I think it was, if it's the same thing, I used it as a messaging platform.
That's not the same thing. There's a difference between KIK and KICK.
Wow, the ball just got thrown through an item. I was not aware that could happen. That was really cool.
That's gonna be a run for the rookies. They're actually starting to get their mojo back.
And if they can get Critter up this inning, then they have a great chance to take the lead. The item usage coming out there,
Team
allowing
sabotage.
a force out at second. But at least Critter gets to come up, and we'll see if he can knock one out or not. Been struggling this whole game, but able to get a good hold of that
that's
one.
gone. That's gonna be a go-ahead homer. 2 runs. I shouldn't have talked about the eggs doing well, because as soon as I did, the game turned around. It's like it literally goes out of its way to make me look bad.
Well, yeah, while the rookies did take the lead here, their defense is still just crumbling this whole game, so good for them to take the lead, but it's going to be a hard fight to keep it.
I just realized, just by looking at it, when Yoshi pitches, you can see that the red cap on their back, that like saddle thing, is actually its own separate piece of his like sprite, if you will.
Yeah, interesting. I guess that makes sense, because I think there's like, at least I think there's times in the games where like he doesn't have the saddle. I'm just thinking of like, I think I've seen like snippets of like he basically looks naked without the saddle on there, and I've definitely seen naked back Yoshi. But I wonder if that is just... Yeah, I wonder if that is a part of Yoshi, or if it's like a shell or something that they put on for riding purposes. I want to look that up now. Yeah, I mean, don't have a ton of pictures here, but all the pictures I see have that piece on them.
Yeah, it just looks incredibly separate in this.
Yeah, it does. Or in this game, it is separate. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a separate piece.
But K-Rool able to make a double play there at the shortstop position. Actually putting in some decent work. I'm sure Walrus loves to see it.
Rebecca gets a good hit, and up is coming is K. Rool. Yoshi is tired. It's time to get the little green dinosaur off the mound before K. Rool slams it home. And the coach didn't listen to me. That's another 2-run homer for the rookies as they extend their lead.
And while the offense for the rookies wasn't showing up early, able to show up later in the game and take advantage of a weaker pitcher on the mound, or at least once he got tired.
That's actually probably the most perfect switch they could have done.
I put Yoshi in center? Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I put Yoshi in center field, and with chemistry of both of the outfielders. So, very strong setup.
Yeah, that speed out in center will give them a lot more opportunities to rob like right field and left field homers. So, yeah, I'd love to see that.
Although, at this point, we're heading into the 9th inning, so we're not going to get to see a lot of that because the Eggs are up to bat, and if they don't get at least 3 runs, this game's over.
And that's a good start, what the Eggs need.
Yeah, Sluggers gets a solid hit. Critter is tired.
But the coach doesn't want to take him off the mound, and that's because he's not done, able to force a double play. And he wants to finish out the game. We'll have to see if after that hit, if the coach is going to let him.
There he goes. He's off. They switch in Chris. That puts Critter in the center field. I don't know if that's a good position for Critter.
Yeah, while he does have chemistry, he doesn't have speed, but
it doesn't matter because K. Rool just catches. Just count the ball. Oh and man, the Eggs had that game in the hand, and then it just fell apart on them.
Yeah, a great showcase from the Eggs, but rookies just able to show up late on offense and take what opportunities were given to them. And yeah, MVP K. Rool there, showing up huge with his bat and a little bit on the mound. Yeah, not much to be said. Eggs really did great. They had a great game. They had good offense. They just, yeah, late in the game, they just weren't able to get the same production that they were early.
Yep, that's true. Yoshi put up just as many MVP points, or almost just as many MVP points as K. Rool.
Yeah, Yoshi had great hits. Yeah, I guess made a few plays on defense. Yeah, there were some ton catches, and yeah. But I mean, like the whole team from the Eggs really did pretty solid. They only had one person that was only 10 points, only 3 people under 50. It was team did good. It just yeah.
I mean, the same could be said about the rookies. Only 3 people under 50. So both teams just had really solid efforts. It's just, unfortunately, that those home runs were the big differentials. Critter and K. Rool slamming them home. That's all. That's only the real difference between those teams.
He showed up at bat. He showed up on the mound, and even showed up a little bit on shortstop. Yeah, the 3-position player.
Yep. All right, next matchup. Gonna be the Fireballs versus the Spitballs. Mario versus Waluigi.
It's the ball game.
It's the baller game, yep. What's really funny is the fact that technically they're both home.
that is great.
Because the Spitballs have Mario Stadium Day as their home field, and the Fireballs have Mario Stadium Night as their...
And both these teams are primarily
red. We're gonna see
red
so much
chemistry,
red.
yeah.
We're gonna see so much fucking red.
Yeah, going into this game, I really like both these teams. I think they both have, it's fun that they both have a lot of chemistry. Both have decent amount of good players on both offense and defense. It'll be an exciting game. Now, who do I think has the edge? I think whoever's team shows up. I think this is a pretty even match. I think the Spitballs a lot of the times don't show up to their full potential. So I think, but we've also seen the Fireballs do the same. So really, I think it's more of which team can not drop the ball, I guess, because they both are very solid teams. Yeah, it'll just be interesting to see which team is able to show up.
Alright, the teams are set. Here we go. Fireballs versus Spitballs. Will we see any one of them throw meatballs? All of them are gonna throw meatballs.
Red Yoshi able to start the game off with a hit for his team, and first pitch.
This is gonna be so confusing. Both teams are red. It's like they're wearing the same jersey. Oh, home run from Mario!
Able to jack a homer. Wow. And right off the bat, able to get some runs going, and yeah, this game just got blown open right away. Very exciting to see. Mario doesn't get very many far hits, so awesome to see him knock one over the fence. And Pianta actually going for a charge swing.
What
not able to place it perfectly, but
happening? What is happening? What the fuck is happening? The Fireballs never play like this. This is like what I intended them to play like, and they're just like suddenly like, hey, we're doing it now. That's too much.
Yeah, just not quite the right spot placement for a line drive like that. Great contact, but too close to the center field. They're going to be an easy play, and it's 2 outs for the Spitballs now here. But with a hit like that, it's far from the inning is far from over.
Shy Guy's up.
We've seen Shy Guy is able to get a lot of decent base hits. I think they're very consistent base hitters, so that's going to be fair. And no one's going for it because
Ronnie's going for it.
Ronnie to grab it and able to get a triple off of it.
Ronnie got
surprised the left fielder
by that ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, the left fielder should have definitely gone for it. They made poor Ronnie. Ronnie, you made the mistake. You go get the ball. And that's gonna take Magikarp out off the mound already. Putting Waluigi on the mound in the first inning.
That is a crazy start for the Fireballs here.
Reggie is up. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
That's gonna be the
good
inning.
play from Firebro there, and yeah, able to bail his team out of the inning. But 4 runs in the first inning, Fireballs love to see it.
I mean, we saw that last game too, and then we didn't score for 6 consecutive innings after that. So I mean, Color me not exactly the most excited. Vincent getting a good piece of that one. This is the dangerous batter.
And able to hit the gap, and not gonna be a double, but able to advance the runner to third, and Spitballs now have a good opportunity to score here.
With only 1 out, it's almost guaranteed that they get a run here.
And runner not running on third, not sure if that was going to be caught, and that's just going to load up the bases. And a hit to the wall in the gap, and that's going to give 2 runs the opportunity to score.
And
do. Able to beat out that close play, and able to cut this lead in half. Both these teams starting off with some great offense. Impressive straight off the bat here. And Firebro teleported forward a bit. That was pretty interesting in the replay.
The pose is interesting too. It's like I kicked you in the face and I'm gonna celebrate about it. Ronnie hits it straight over the Dark Bones, and that's going to be a double play in the inning. So while the Spitballs didn't get as many runs, they still struck.
Yeah, and both teams starting off great on offense here. Love to see it happen for the rest of the game too. But a lot of times after some explosive innings, we see a bit of defense, a bit of solid defense for a few innings. So we'll have to see if that happens, or if the offense is gonna keep these hits coming in.
We're gonna try to steal for a second there. Yoshi not able to get there in time.
Yeah, Yoshi, I'm impressed Yoshi was able to make that a close play, while Magikoopa does have a slow animation to pick up the ball a lot of the time. Wasn't that slow, just insane speed down the line.
Solid base hit from Mario. That's 2 on.
Yeah, and not caring at all about the star pitch, and able to set up Pianta here.
Pianta, who's not charging anymore because we've already gotten apparently the 1 charge swing of the game.
Able to bat in a run though.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. It's like, at least he batted a run in.
And runners on the corners again for Fireballs here, and still have a great opportunity to score. And wow, what a snag for Magikoopa to steal a hit and turn it into a double play, just erasing what was on the base. But Fireball is still able to get a run up here, and score in every inning so far. It's only been 2 innings, but hey, they can say it.
It's true. At least we didn't go scoreless again.
Oh wow. an unfortunate error from the left fielder there, and that's gonna turn an out into a double.
You know what? That's fine. That happened with Ronnie. Oh no! That was crazy.
And yeah, while that was a hit, if those turns were a bit different, I feel like that could have been an RBI. So still a slight chance to not let a run come in here, but with how deep that sac fly is, not even a sac fly, great item usage, actually able to stop pop fly from being an out. We don't see that very often.
They were stunned for so long.
Yeah, they were.
Wow. That's gonna get another run in.
And another bobble from the left fielder out there, and today is just not their day.
I don't know what I expected. Of course the fireballs are falling apart.
Oh, Yoshi, please.
Throw it!
Aww.
And they get another run for nothing. Now it's 5-5. And that's a home run.
Wow. And Spitball is just having a crazy day on offense here.
And my closer is coming in the bottom of the second. Fantastic.
And no outs recorded yet for the Fireballs. There's still a lot left to this inning. Hopefully, they're able to get those outs before letting too much damage come through. And Shy Guy able to make a nice play to get a double play.
I can't believe they got 6 runs on my team before we got a single out this inning.
That is insane.
I built this team for defense, and you can see how great our defense is.
And Mario a bit disappointed with his team's performance there, but still a lot of game left to play, and they're able to keep their offense up the way they have been so far this game, then they'll have those runs back in no time. And a closer play than expected at first there, but still able to get that single. We'll have to see what they can do here. Spitball is able to make a nice play over there at third and sling it over to first for a double play, and it's gonna bring up Shy Guy with no one on.
No one on, no support, and no item either.
But they're able to get that 2-out single and maybe get something going for the team. And late item usage is going to make Magic Koopa be able to make that play easily, and Fireball's not able to keep their offense going, put up their first scoreless inning, and they'll have to hope that they can make the Spitballs also have a scoreless inning. Drybone's able to get a leadoff hit for his team here, and gonna bring the captain up with one on. And just a crazy amount of errors on the outfield here for the Fireballs. Very, very unusual, not only for this team, but any team. I've not seen more than one error in the outfield, and there's already been like 3 or 4 this game on this team. It's probably more errors in this game for the outfield than we've seen this whole season for outfielders. But able to make a nice double play and record the third out there, and able to put up a scoreless inning despite being in a scary spot. Great job by the Fireballs to get out of there and keep their composure.
Waluigi already coming off the mound for Juiced. Juiced one of their outfielders. That's going to ruin their outfield chemistry. The right side of their outfield is kind of exposed now.
Yeah, that could be a big place for the Fireballs to target now. But Firebro able to steal a hit, and base runner did not think that was going to get snagged, making an easy double play. Mario with a good hit, not placed where it needs to be though, and that's going to be an easy fly out for the outfielder out there. And another scoreless inning put up for the Fireballs here, and these defenses starting to look like they're regaining their footing. We'll have to see if the Fireballs can also put up a scoreless inning. Shy Guy not able to get a hold of that. Shy Guys seem like they're a bit better at getting balls out of the air than they are balls that are on the ground.
And that's another home run.
Firebro with another 2-run homer. Even more exit velocity than last time, and he's just having a great game. Not able to make that play and get to that, but Yoshi able to use his speed after the ball becomes visible again, cut that ball off and not allow a double.
Mario with a strikeout.
And yeah, that's awesome to see. Not many strikeouts this whole season, so awesome to see Mario able to get one in a position where his team needs some momentum gain back. Would love to see some star pitches come out for Mario. I feel like his team's had full stars for quite some time now. At least one coming out. Will he continue to use them? left fielder able to hold on to the ball in an important situation. That would have been a terrible time for an error, so very happy to see they're able to track the ball properly now. And Fireball is able to get out of that inning without giving up too much. While they still gave up 2 runs, bases were loaded. Could have been a lot more runs at the end there. So at least able to stop the bleeding from being too bad. And Pianta with a charge swing. If only this stayed fair, it would have been a homer.
You want charge swing again?
No, not a chance.
We're only halfway through this game. The Fireballs can totally come back. Huff, 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 huff. Just took up a half tank of copium real quick there. Don't mind me.
I think you were supposed to say there's no chance they'll come back. Because the game likes to prove you wrong.
That's what I should say. But I'm a stupid monkey and I don't know how to learn my lessons about this shit.
And able to get 2 hits here, 2 on. We'll see if Fireballs can keep this offense up. Unfortunate hit straight to Magic Koopa, but a bit of a wild throw and able to load up the bases. I didn't like that star pitch, but that one was wow,
What?
Another wild throw. And what looked like was a good double play opportunity just turns into an RBI single.
Reggie!
And a great hit into the wall, but this is a forced play at home because they weren't running on contact, and while not able to make the play out of the air, able to make an insane chemistry play to force a force out there. It was one of the craziest interactions we've seen all season. That was really cool. Unfortunate that it stopped a run from coming in. Wow! Noki able to hold on even though they went halfway towards the right field wall off that catch.
I hate it here.
That was like a 50-foot skid mark. Actually, with how long the baselines are, that was like a over 90 yards, or 90 feet, not yards. And Firebro with two-run homers already this game. He's looking for another. Mario hoping to hold it. And not able to get a homer, but a nice hit into the gap. Mario really hoping he can force a double play here. Wants to get out of this inning without giving up anything. Or not able to do it though.
Oh, agony. They've literally answered every one of our runs with their own.
Yeah, spitballs are just showing up like crazy today.
My team is just not.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to start off strong. We started off really good in that first inning, and then suddenly we just stopped playing the game. And that's another run.
Started out insane, but yeah, just not able to keep it up. Where the spitballs, they didn't start off as strong, but they've been consistent this whole game and been pretty killer.
That's another home run.
And now it's starting to look like Mercy territory. Wow, yeah, Spitball's offense just insane today.
It's do or die on every batter, yep. Until we get a run of our own.
Found Shy Guy not able to make a play that I feel like we normally would see him make, and yeah, Fireball's just kind of falling apart a bit ever since inning 1 where they were able to clear out the bases nicely. Just been struggling on defense a bit since, but able to close out that inning before the game can be solidified over. And who knows, maybe this can be the start of one of the greatest comebacks we've seen so far.
I wish.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to make those huff noises for the copium.
I was told I'm winning. Who would have told you that? Who is going out here notifying Ash that her team is winning right now?
Wow, what a play from Waluigi out in right field.
I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. I don't understand what's going on here. My team was doing so good, and now we're just falling apart.
A charge swing from Pianta.
It's out. The boo ball saved the day.
Wow.
Because they would have jump catched that and it would have been over.
Fence. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Great item usage.
Well, we just need one run to not be in danger.
This is a great batter to have come up.
Charge, please! No, you hit it straight to the outfielder, you dumb piece of...
Yep. Put it better than I could have myself.
Why didn't he charge? Well, this is it. This is the last inning of the game.
Yeah, Fire Bro is a very scary batter to see here. He's already got 2 homers on the day, and he's looking to end it right here.
That's the game. That's... Oh, it didn't get out. Unless... Shell?
Wow! That was cool.
That was a good play.
And able to get through another
next inning will be the last one.
Wow, a close play at first. That was great defensive showcase on their chemistry there, but not quite that slow of a character. Mees are, yeah, not slow, so able to beat out a hit towards center field. Great item usage. That was most likely going to be an out, probably even a double play, but turned into a hit.
Orin, what are you doing? Orin, what are you doing?
Please
Orin, what are you doing?
Funds.
Stop it! Stop, foul. Please, thank you.
Okay.
Forced to make a reasonable play. Thank you. That's fine.
And that was the same result as if he laid down a bunt, most likely. But at least he tried to knock it out of the infield. And Yoshi showing up in a big moment. Whoa, no!
What? What just happened?
He was rounding third, and then you know, it's supposed to be a tag play, but the game doesn't know how to calculate that, so it was an unfortunate out.
He was safe. It wasn't caught. There was no need for a tag. He went back to the base.
No, he was rounding third. No, he was on second. He was rounding third.
No, he wasn't rounding on third. He was coming back from home. He went.
Yeah, he
started to go towards,
and went.
And then he turned around back to third.
Yeah, because he was gonna get thrown out at home.
Except they threw it to third. But he was on the base.
He still would have gotten thrown out at home either. Yeah,
But he was on the base, is what I'm trying to say. He made it, and then he stepped off the base after the ball got there.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the ball just beat him to third. Shy Guy able to make a decent play on a grounder there, and Fireballs only have 2 more opportunities to cut this lead. I'd love to see it happen. I want to root for him, but every time they get a couple hits, suddenly a double play pops up, so I just want to see him jack a ton of homers.
Nagi is not good at pitching. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, this could be what the Fireballs need.
Actually, no, they got a 5. 5's not terrible, I guess.
I would love to see Pianta charge up a swing here.
He won't.
Nope.
Come on, Fireballs. We just have an 8-run deficit to become a... Why are we bunting?
Okay. Oh no, that knocked down the batter.
My team has decided that bunts are bunts are bunts. Bunts, bunts, and bunts. Bunts forever,
your
bunts.
Team really loves to bunt. And able to hold on to that. I'm surprised they were even able to get to it, let alone hold on.
We can't play this 1 run at a time game, guys. We need to win the game. We can't do it. We don't have 7 more innings to play.
Oh, great item usage and great speed. Shy Guy got to that ball pretty quick, but Noki's speed just able to beat out the throw.
Yeah, spending 2 outs to get 1 run for Mario, it's crazy.
Yeah. Wow, nice play over there from Orin to get a double play. Erase the base runner.
And home run.
But Fire Bro with his 3rd home run shot. Yoshi just a little bit under it, and this guy is just having his game of the season.
We're once again 1 run away from losing. Or 2 runs away, sorry.
Yeah, he normally does hit 2-run homers, so I understand why you expected that. Hit right up middle coming out here, and Spitball is trying to start a 2-out rally.
If this 2-out rally turns into 2 runs, the game is over.
And a nice little flip from Oren there to secure the inning, and Fireball's
9 runs
last
or bust.
chance.
9 runs or bust. 9 runs or bust. We're busting. There's absolutely no way we don't bust.
Yeah, they have to at least double their score to have a chance, and with a Magikoopa making a play like that, it's gonna be extremely hard. That was a great hit. A laser beam, but Magikoopa with that catch doesn't care how fast the ball is going.
And that's another out. Shell.
Yeah, great effort on that hit. This ballpark just has a very deep center field and placed right into the furthest part of the wall. And with only 1 out left, looking for 8 runs and able to start off the team here with a hit. Yoshi hoping to follow it up. And he is able to, and it's a nice start for a rally, but there's a lot of work left to do.
Oh, thank you, Mario, for once again proving that I built the worst fucking team. We're never gonna make the playoffs.
Just, yeah, very, very unfortunate. The Fireballs started off very strong this game, but Spitball is just able to be consistent throughout the whole game, and really that guy right there, Firebro, insane for the team. Both on defense, he stole some hits with his special catch. He got at least 5 runs for the team batted in. Just insane effort from Firebro that game.
My team didn't even do half bad. Like, look at that, only 2 people below 50.
Yeah, that was good.
But they had 5 people. 5 people over 100.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, Spitballs had more people under 50 than your team, but when 5 people show up, like what we see MVPs of other games, it's gonna be really hard to keep up.
Fucking hell. The game said, you're not winning this one. That's what it told me.
Yeah, not only was that Fire Bros like game of the season, that was possibly like half that team's best game of the season.
I hate it here.
I will be right back during this intermission.
Alright. Oh, then we're gonna take a quick break because I need to also use the restroom, so we'll be right back, everybody.
Nope. You're watching black and white screen deteriorate.
I mean, same.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Don't let him snipe us.
Oh no! Blake!
I said, don't let him snipe us.
definitely a bad way to find repel physical. Well, we know physical's a bad idea.
Six boss one dead because five gold.
So we're in the right area for double jump. He's up in the heavens for this place. All right, we're back. Next matchup is going to be the Monarchs and the Muscles.
Seemed is definitely happy to not be watching, or maybe he's watching, but at least not commentating this one. I know Seemed hates this field, and
He's
but
back in the
especially
building.
definitely doesn't want his team to be playing here. But you know, I think this field has some of the craziest interactions that happen. This is the only place, to my recollection at least, that we've seen inside the park home runs, and that's always fun to see. So I love this stage, even mainly because I love chaos. So and also, if you see a home run on this park, it's really cool too. So I love watching games here. However, if I had to be playing on this field, I would probably hate it. Insane doesn't even begin to describe it. Yeah, Uberlord. Some of the stuff I've seen from Yoshi in center field has just been, it doesn't even make sense. Like,
It doesn't.
I haven't seen any other character.
I haven't seen any other Yoshi struggle with this.
Yeah, no.
Even other Yoshis don't have the same problem
Yeah,
as Red Yoshi for some reason.
Yeah, it's literally just Red Yoshi, it appears.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
No.
Like, why is Red Yoshi the one that struggles?
Because, like, we also see, we haven't seen as many games out of him, but we see Light Blue Yoshi for the Knights out in center, and we haven't seen any of the same stuff. At least that I can remember.
And the Bows have been rocking Yellow Yoshi as their main center fielder for a while, and they've been fine.
Yeah, I didn't even remember that. Yeah, no, all like
it's literally just Red Yoshi just struggles. It's Red Yoshi, Red Pianta, fucking Orin for some reason, even though he's just a fucking me. They're just all just sabotaging me.
And Runner's getting tied up at second there. A bit of confusion on what was happening with that ball, but able to get over to third, and that puts runners on the corners for Pianta here. He's charging up, not able to put a lot. Wow, the right fielder just stopped running for a second there. Pianta gonna be able to get a triple out of this. Big slow man on third. Nice work.
When my team faced the Monarchs on Friday, the number of times my players stood there, just watched the ball roll past them, was pissing me off so much.
That's insane. Probably looked a lot like that, except worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Monarchs able to get a great start to this game with 2 runs already and another good scoring opportunity here. Peach uses a star swing, then she'll definitely bat in a run.
Harsh, you just smack one up the middle.
Yeah, a perfect hit for a base hit at least, and able to knock in the runner in scoring position. And Monarchs off to a great start here. They have another runner in scoring position, but every runner in scoring position. So
scoring position is first base on this field.
Your stream died for a second, but it's back now.
Did my stream die, or did?
Both died for just a second, but they're both back now. It's good.
I was gonna say, because I have 0% drop frames, so I was just making sure. I was gonna finally put an end to the inning after 3 runs. Oh wait, Seri bot's here. That means my stream died and restarted. Oh no.
And Shy Guy at shortstop there making an insane play to start out the game and take a hit away from the Muscles here. Setting the tone right away.
Damn it, Finks! Third batter up.
Wario with a bit of a rare charge swing. I guess it's not too rare to see, but most of Wario's hits are line drives rather than pop flies, even when he charges. So I think it's more rare to see him get a crazy far hit than anything, but Noki able to snag that ball and turn a double play, and Monarchs off to a great start here, able to get 3 runs of their own to start out the game, and then pretty sure that was a 3-up, 3-down, despite there being a hit. So great work for the Monarchs here, but not able to carry that at least into the first at bat of this second inning. Easy routine fly ball for the shortstop there, and it's gonna bring up the second batter here. Able to get a nice hit off that, but not going to keep it fair, and also just too much loft on it. It's going to be an easy play for the right fielder to get under in foul territory, and 2 outs for the Muscles here.
Imagine if Wario's special pitch was the freaking waft instead.
That would be perfect.
It fit his character so much better than what they did with this game, especially with like the direction they took him in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Bases are
Monarch's
loaded.
able to load up the bases here, and the Geezer has a good chance to knock some runs in. But straight to Critter, that's going to be a routine out, and Muscle's able to get out of a bases loaded situation without giving up anything. Nice defense after giving up a few hits. Shy Guy able to cut off that hit and sling it over to first for a nice easy out to start out the inning here. And Shy Guy able to get a really nice base hit. Impossible to make a play on that there, and Muscles have one on now, but Noki with a great jumping snag to steal that hit and turn it into a double play, and Muscles just struggling to get their footing on this slippery field here on offense.
Wario time.
Peach able to get a nice hit, but Toad able to cut it off before it could get past him in the gap, and gonna hold that to a single.
Wario time.
Now Blue Toad able to get a hit, and that's 2 on, no outs for the Monarchs here, and looking like to be, their offense is looking as good as it was in the first. We'll have to see if they're able to keep it going and score as many runs as they did in the first. And
Wow, double play.
Critter with a cool action shot there, throwing it through the explosion for the double play. But Shy Guy able to bat in a run, and while it appears that they won't be able to keep up with their performance from the first inning, putting up a run in any inning is nice work. So Monarchs love to see it.
Wario time.
Especially against a team like the Muscles, who are currently on a hot streak. You need to put as much up as you can, regardless if it's just 1 or 2.
It's only a matter of time till the Muscles offense comes together, I feel like. So you really need to get a run in every opportunity you can against a team like this. Toad able to drop one right over the top of Shy Guy there. Shy Guy, while he is a great fielder, just showing his only weakness and his height there. And Critter able to get a base hit. Would prefer to see Critter knock a really long hit out there. On this field, it's kind of better to not go for the home run shots, because most of the time they just turn into flyouts. And Muscle's able to load up the bases here. Will they be able to capitalize off it, or will we see some insane defense to keep runs from coming in? And great boo ball usage, and that looks like it's at least gonna be, well, once they stopped tripping over themselves, it slowed down, or slowed down the progress of the runners a lot there, and still able to bat 2 runs in. I thought that was possibly going to be a triple and 3 runs in, but at least they were able to regain their composure and stop 3 runs from coming in. But with no outs and 2 runners in scoring position, the Monarchs are going to need a huge defensive effort to maintain this lead. Wow, Noki able to get a hand on it, not able to hold on, but able to deflect it right to the right fielder, and then the Icy able to block the pow ball block that was going to come in from Wario. Just a great series of events for the Monarchs there.
That's a
Wario
huge hit
able
to
to
outfield.
whip it right where he needs to, and that's going to be at least a double for him and 2 runs batted in. And Captain showing up right when he needed to for his team. Great hit and able to get himself in scoring position, and not only did they even it up, they now have a good chance to take the lead. Yo, Ashley being on Wario's team is actually really cool. Although I'm pretty sure in the WarioWare games, Ashley has black hair. I don't think this is.
That's not that Ashley. That's not that Ashley.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like to. I don't know. Yeah, I assumed it wasn't, but I'm just gonna pretend it is.
All the memes I originally made were based on Final Fantasy characters, Resident Evil characters, and Castlevania characters. All series that have multiple main characters in multiple games to pull characters from, and I was just pulling characters from those games.
So, was that what game is Ashley from?
Resident Evil. She's the girl you have to escort in Resident Evil 4.
Cool.
She's the president's daughter.
Critter recording both outs so far here for the muscles, and you could hear his screams of pain after being bombed, but at least he made the play. Shy Guy needs to replace their vacuum. Wow, Pianta with a huge shot off the charge swing, and that
It still gets
that
caught.
was an out. Oh my god! I thought that was definitely gonna fall, and then I thought it was gonna be a ground rule double. But no, Toad just able to get under it. Impressive. Shy Guy making a nice play there. Not an insane play. I think most shortstops who would expect to stop that one, but good play nonetheless. Two quick outs for Toadsworth here, and will he be able to retire him in order? Not quite. Critter able to stop the 3-up, 3-down, and will the muscles be able to start something with 2 outs here, or is it just going to be that one
Shy
hit?
Guy just jumps up and grabs it.
Shy Guy, while he is short, has one of the best jump AIs in the game, I swear to God. He gets so many jumping snags, despite being short.
Tally-ho!
I like how when he starts charging, he goes, hi-ho! I just love his voice lines. Even though I call him Toad School all the time.
Toadstool! You mean Toadsworth? Toadstool!
Wow, we got another shot of Critter throwing the ball through an explosion. I'll never get tired of that. don't know, close play at first there. The Toad's quite fast, not gonna get thrown out at first from a hit to the outfield. And wow, great play from Shy Guy there, stealing a hit and able to get their team out of this inning without any pain. And game's been even for quite a bit now. Will the Muscles have another 4-run inning, or will Toadsworth be able to hold him off like he did last inning? He had a great inning last inning, but Muscles able to start out with a double here. We'll have to see if the Monarchs can make a defensive stand against a runner in scoring position with no outs.
Not with a hit like that as the follow-up. That's gonna definitely be a run. Oh, he decides to back off. Crazy.
Yeah, that I feel like that would have at most been like a close play, if not just a straight beat out of the throw. But Magic Koopa trusting their captain, and for good reason. Wario has a very trusty bat and able to bat him in nice and easy. Oh, I want a pair of Wario shoes. Those are cool. Wow, and after giving up a run, Shy Guy not too happy about it. Gonna erase the runner that's in scoring position now and also get the runner out. Great play from Shy Guy to make a scary position into a double play, and then Noki able to make a nice diving snag and just end the inning. So after giving up a run, Monarchs able to make a great defensive stand and get 3 outs right away. And wow, Shy Guy making a really good play there. That definitely looked like it was going to be a hit, but not too surprised to see that from a Shy Guy. Shy Guy, the dude who's good at jumping despite having no knees.
Guard it with a strikeout. That was huge.
Yeah, that's pretty rare to see too. Although, I don't know, I say it's pretty rare, but it's about every other game I would say we see a strikeout. So I don't know that that's necessarily rare, but they are not commonplace.
No, they're definitely more rare than you might expect. Because I think like we've only seen, on average, see a strikeout maybe every other game.
Yeah. And Critter not making good contact, but still able to sneak that through the infield there. A lot of pace, a lot of power on even his bad hits. Able to load up the bases. Shy Guy doing Shy Guy things, not having to dive for that, but able to make a nice double play and put in work for his team. But good boo ball, gonna turn what might, I don't think that was gonna be an out, but able to bat in a few runs off of it when it would have just probably been just a hit with no runs. Yeah, and I mean, I know this has absolutely nothing to do with what I'm about to say, but these players have gotten a lot better at using the items throughout the season. It's like the experience is helping them use the items better.
Yeah. Got nothing else to add to that, just yeah.
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 But yeah, that has been a lot of fun seeing the items actually. Like we've seen a lot of goo balls like cause some big plays. We've even seen like the occasional POW block come out in like fly ball situations. It's cool to actually see items get used well, because that's the whole point of a lot of these teams, is to get good chemistry together. Shy Guy able to make a nice play out there and steal a hit, and Muscles have 2 outs right away here, and Critter able to get that out of his hand faster than the POW block can come down, and it's a nice easy 3 up 3 down for the Muscles.
That was a quick inning.
Yep.
That was a quick out too.
Wow, the patience. Well, not quite patient, but just barely getting there in time. Not hitting the iceberg, but still able to make that play.
Wow, another 3 up, 3 down.
Yeah.
Because both teams are showing up on defense, which is not what the Monarchs need right now.
I think 2 of those were also on the first pitch of the at-bat, too. So, yeah, just insanely fast inning. Like a 5-pitch inning. And another out recorded on the first pitch of an inning, and if it keeps going at this pace, the game will be over in about 5 minutes. Swing and a miss, and that's 2 strikes already here. Able to get that one to drop, though. Toad not quite able to get to it, and the 2-out hit here for the Monarchs. Will they be able to keep it going?
Shy Guy to Shy Guy, and that's going to be the end of the inning right there. Monarchs running out of time to return.
Down. Still a very fast inning, and yeah, Monarchs only have 1 inning left, and hopefully they can hold the Muscles here and have it only be 3 runs that they have to make up. And Noki just not quite able to get to that one. A good effort, very close, but close doesn't count here. And I wasn't sure if that was going to stay fair or not, but wasn't as close to fair as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, the ball tends to curve.
Yeah, for sure. Critter able to paint that gap and able to get a triple here, and that's going to add on 1 more run that the Monarchs are going to need to get next inning to extend this game. Yeah, that ball is also curving it out of here. Oh wow, hitting the star, and are we gonna see an item usage here? We do, and this could be an inside the park home run. And it's gonna be.
That's insane, and Pianta's done. Oh, the Monarchs are not in a good spot now. They're 6 runs behind, and they don't have... They're still 2 outs away from finishing this inning.
And unless they get a double play here, captain for the Muscles is gonna come back up, and he's a dangerous batter. But they are able to get the double play, and that's gonna make it so there's only 6 runs. I mean, saying only 6 for 1 inning is a bit of a stretch, but at least it's not 7.
Well, this is
First pitch of the inning being another out. That's been like the last 4 or 5 innings, or at least half innings.
Oh my god!
Wow. And will Critter be able to record all 3 of the outs this inning himself and just pack it up all alone this last inning? Nope, Shy Guy had to get in there, and those interior infielders just showing up in that last inning like crazy. Yeah, Muscles at the beginning of this game, you know, didn't quite have their footing. It's a slippery field, but once they got used to the climate, used to the ice, it was a great game for them. And Magic Koopa with the MVP. That's crazy.
This Seamed is gonna be so happy. He's wanted, you know, Magic Koopa to get an MVP this whole time. Oh man, the Monarchs struggled. Only 1 player above 50.
Wow, yeah. And Magic Koopa just barely beating out Critter on the point total there. Great effort from pretty much the whole team there, or fairly even effort from the whole team there.
Yeah. All right, next matchup is the Knights versus the Flowers. This is going to be an interesting match because both teams have really negative records. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do against each other. What do you say?
Oh, and these are opposite conferences. Okay, I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the second wave of outer conference play.
Nice.
This is the wave where the Delfino Island Conference gets to be home the whole time, instead of the Mushroom Kingdom Conference.
Now, going into this game, I'm not really sure who to say I would give the advantage to. I think both these teams can have solid showcases, but also both these teams can kind of struggle a bit as well, where the Knights are very solid on defense. They're built in a way where even after a few swaps, it's pretty hard to ruin some chemistry for them. So it's, if anything, I think it's more, is their offense going to be able to show up? Where I kind of feel like it's almost the opposite for the Flowers. They have a lot of games where they're getting lots of hits. They just aren't quite able to keep up with the other teams because their defense just isn't quite as solid. So these teams kind of have opposite strength and weaknesses. So it'll be interesting to see which team is able to exploit the other team better, or I guess which team kind of falls apart in their weakness. A match of the worst teams of their conference. I didn't want to say it.
What? What are you talking? That's so mean of you. Why would you say such a thing? I can't believe you would say that. It's so rude. All right, here we go. Knights Flowers.
Good luck to both teams, and this is one of my favorite fields to watch, at least. So this will be a fun game. Oh, just barely missing that ball and able to get a leadoff hit here, the Flowers, and will they be able to capitalize off the leadoff hitter getting a hit in this game? And great item usage, gonna mess up Babe Kong out there, and able to get 2 on for the captain here. And we've seen her bat be quite powerful before. Will she be able to knock one over here? Not able to knock it over, but able to knock in a good spot. And runner's gonna be safe at third on a close play. Gonna get home, and Flowers off to a great start. Like I was saying, they have some pretty solid offense. It's just their defense struggles a little bit more, so we'll have to see if they're able to hold it together. And their offense, not done.
That's going to be an out. That's going to send Daisy back, but Gao is moving in for the run. And that is going to be 2 for the Flowers.
And that's just textbook what you want to do when you have someone on third. Just go for the homer. If you don't knock it over, hopefully it's a sac fly, and that's what happens. Great decision there. Weird bunt attempt here. Perfect spot, but not enough speed to beat it out.
Sacrifice.
Better.
Go.
If we saw better item usage, it could have definitely just been turned into a hit. But yeah, at least able to get someone in scoring position.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with the sacrificing it out just to move Daisy from first to second.
Yeah, the AI does make some weird decisions on when to advance runners. If it's like late in a game and it's a 1-run game, then I'm all for it. But in an early position like this, it's a bit weird. And also when you're behind by like multiple runs, every out is huge. So you don't want to just be giving up outs to advance a runner.
That's going to be the end of the inning, but not before the Flowers put up 3 runs. Will the Knights be able to answer is the big question now.
I think it might be hard early in this game for the Knights to get runs. Toadette, not a bad pitcher, and once Daisy gets on the mound, she's a pretty great pitcher. But if they're able to get through these first 2 pitchers without giving up an insane amount of runs, then they have a good chance to get back into this game. But also, they have a lot of decent base hitters, a lot of chemistry, they could just get hits on these good pitchers. It'll be interesting to see. And already starting off with 2 hits here, and yeah, Knight's off to a pretty good start. We'll have to see if they're able to capitalize off a runner in scoring position here. Babe Kong, please. Okay, charging instead of bunting now. I like to... That was basically a bunt!
Now she's on that bunt shit again! What is this?
Is this how do you charge bunt? What am I watching? I don't know if that was actually a bunt or terrible contact. I don't know if there's a mechanic I don't know about.
Terrible contact times 2 though? Like, how do you do that twice on purpose? Imagine if she didn't bunt. That probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the AI, man.
Yeah, I'm so confused, especially because I'm seriously like, was that a bunt or was that just terrible contact? Will Luigi be charmed by Daisy, or will Luigi be brave enough to fend off the spooky field? I think Luigi is always charmed. Daisy 2 for 2 in her at bats this game, and also already having 2 at bats in the 2nd inning is pretty crazy. The Flowers really having a good offensive day so far.
They've been having a lot of good offensive games. They just have been struggling to maintain their defense against other teams.
Yeah. Luigi able to get a lead-off hit for his team here, and will the Knights be able to capitalize? We didn't see an attempted sack bunt there, and instead we just see a good hit. Wow, an unfortunate hit turning into a double play, but
Luigi's still in striking
have a runner
position.
on third. Yeah.
They still stand a chance to get a... Yep, I just stopped talking in the middle of my sentence.
Yeah. I feel that. Not even sure Yoshi had to take a step for that. Toad was thinking about home, but after he rounded third, he saw where the ball was and wisely turned around. Luigi's scared of two runners in scoring position here, electing to use a star pitch, but coming right back at him with a star swing, and Flower's able to bat in a run there.
Wow. Star for star, what a counter.
Yeah. Wow, and able to bat in another run. Flowers, yeah, doing what they typically do. Good offense. We'll just have to see if they're able to hold it on defense this game.
That's gonna be another run for the Flowers.
And with bases loaded, they don't want to stop there. Toad with a nice hit, but able to get to it. Item not gonna come out in time, and Knight's finally able to get out of that inning. While they do strand 3 runners on base, still got 3 runs in, so
that's true. That's
can't
true.
really complain.
That's gonna be a base hit. Solid help from the fireball there.
Foul ball is not going to stay in the field of play, so no attempt at a play there, but Yoshi hoping to get a hit, but looks like he's, hit into a double play instead, and Knight's really just struggling to find a footing on offense here.
Oh man, that's gonna be another out. And that's the end of the inning. Knight's not getting a score.
I feel like the Flowers, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like every inning they've had a leadoff hit.
They have, yeah.
And a star pitch coming out, still able to make contact on it, but able to force it into a spot where his second baseman can make a play and get a double play. So great play to use the star pitch there from Luigi, and great play to get to it. But I think that put Luigi in the outfield. I'm not too sure, and that could mess up the chemistry a bit. But we'll have to see if that ends out mattering or not. Neither of these teams have any crazy power hitters, so it'll be more likely than not to not end out coming into play, but it'll be interesting to see.
Wait, I missed. So they switched Luigi out with who?
I think it was Sid.
Sid? Oh no, that puts Luigi on center. On catcher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's nowhere near any
And
disruptive.
that's not going to mess up anything, yeah.
Yeah. It's perfect because I don't think he really has any chemistry with anybody on his team anyway. Just like with
Just like the spitballs, the captain is just a completely different chemistry color. Oh, big hit. So he's gonna be
Is the
out.
power block gonna come down in time?
Nope.
It does not. And yeah, Flowers once again were able to get a leadoff hit in this inning, and they have a crazy amount of base hits in this game. And a Daisy coming at bat, 2 runners on. This is a great position. But not able to get a great hold of that or place it where it needs to be, so that's gonna be an easy out. And well, before I could finish, double play recorded, and the Flowers is not able to keep their offense up. Yeah. And yeah, Knights now starting to look like what we're used to seeing. Just some really great defense, stealing hits away during double plays. We'll just have to see if they're able to get some offense going and get back in this game. A nice double play turn for the Flowers there, and gonna erase the base runner. It's gonna turn into a 3-up, 3-down inning, and yeah, Flowers just having a great game on both sides of the ball. Have a shutout at the moment and having really good offense.
I wonder if the Knights are gonna even be able to score this game at the rate that they've been playing.
With how the Flowers are on defense right now, I kind of expect it to be a shutout. Also, Daisy isn't even on the mound yet, and that's their stronger pitcher. So, it's like once they get this pitcher off the mound, they're
still gonna get another pitcher off the mound.
Yeah.
But Daisy doesn't tend to last that long because her special pitches burn through her stamina, and she tends to throw them fairly frequently.
Yeah, for sure. But able to get a runner in scoring position here, and Knights with a good opportunity. Wow, just painting the edge of the strike zone there. That was a nice pitch.
And it begins.
Bringing Daisy on the mound because they wanted to try and keep this game scoreless, and the runner was a bit scared there. Thought shortstop was going to make a play, so run doesn't come in and could possibly hold them scoreless. So, and Daisy using her star pitches in a very important situation.
That's the first time I ever heard them say
infield ball.
Wow, and able to bat in a run and break the shutout. So Knights, maybe that's the momentum they need. Yeah, now with the charge, I was hoping to see a grand slam for Magic Koopa there. And Knights really capitalizing off this bases loaded opportunity, able to cut this lead in half this inning.
Yeah, that was huge.
And it's not over yet.
A massive opportunity for this team. And they still have 2 runners on, too.
But hit straight to the second baseman, just a soft grounder is going to be a routine play. Able to get out of the inning, but gave up 3 runs. Lead's cut in half. Flowers hoping to come up and give themselves a bigger lead now. And I'm pretty sure the Flowers are still every leadoff hitter for every inning for them has got a hit. I'm pretty sure that's very impressive. And the runner going towards second there was knocked down by the power block, so not able to turn that into a double because the runner got tied up, but runner able to advance to third and also batted a run in, so Flowers able to get themselves in a great position and answer back there, and no outs recorded yet. And no outs, 2 on, captain coming up. This is another big opportunity for the Flowers. Captain's not able to bat in a run, but able to hit a nice single and load up the bases, and Flowers still have a scary opportunity to score a lot more runs in this inning. Batters tagging up on second and third, able to advance, and a run comes in, and now runners on the corners after a long flyout. Knights able to turn a double play to get themselves out of that situation, but all the runs they just got were pretty much erased. Will they be able to answer back in the same fashion? The Knights able to get a leadoff hit of their own here, and will they be able to capitalize off of it? 2 pitches and 2 hits so far. Daisy's struggling to get the ball past these batters. Three pitches and 3 hits, and that's going to be at least 1, probably 2 runs batted in. Oh, the great throw there, able to cut off Yoshi from scoring, but Yoshi able to get back, and still 2 runners in scoring position for the Knights here.
Ooh, and there goes Daisy. But they put her in second base, which is huge. That's gonna keep their infield.
Great spot for her.
Gonna keep their infield very strong. The Knights have finally arrived, though.
Yeah, just chipping away at this lead and still no outs in sight. Trying to keep it going and able to get that to drop right past Daisy.
I thought Daisy was about to make you look like a...
Wait. That went through Daisy's crown.
It did. She should have caught it. I'm so surprised she didn't. Luigi fucked everything up.
Yeah, unfortunately, the captain hitting into a double play. But at least, I mean, these 3 last half innings have been 3 runs, 3 runs, 3 runs. Are we just gonna see it for the rest of the game, like 3 runs every half inning? And yeah, I forgot to mention it right away, but Flowers once again able to get a leadoff hit and able to follow it up with another. So starting out the inning with 2 on, it's almost like it's almost automatic at this point in this game for the Flowers. And not able to get that one to fall, but good item usage, gonna tie up the center fielder out there, and that's gonna bring a run in off a sac fly.
Yes, it is. That's gonna clean up the inning.
Yep. Nice effort to make a double play there to stop the pain before it got too bad, and hopefully the Knights can keep scoring 3 runs an inning. It's been fun watching them get back into this game. I hope that they can continue their progress. But the first 2 batters flying out in pretty routine plays for these outfielders, and now the Knights just have 4 more outs to work with this game, and that's just going to be 3 now. Flowers hoping to come out and pad their lead a little bit. Let's see if they can get a leadoff hit every inning or not. And without great item usage, it's not going to come through. And at least 1 inning for the Flowers didn't have a leadoff hitter. Could have been another one I missed. And Pabe Kong takes the mound. Wow, quick 3 up, 3 down for the Knights there, and that's the kind of momentum that they need going into this last inning here.
4 runs, 5 to win, 4 to go to overtime, 3 or less is a loss. The Knights need to step up right now.
And 4 runs is not crazy at all, but it's more runs than we've seen the Knights score in a single inning so far this game, so it's gonna take a huge effort for the Knights here, but starting with a leadoff double is a great way to get it started. And Yoshi thought that dive was gonna snag it, so he turned around, but and at least they got 2 on. They're stealing, and that's gonna be a triple play, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's the game. Oof.
Unfortunate. Great play from the captain out there, and just an unfortunate time to be trying to steal. Yeah, if it got past the batter there, or the fielder there, then probably could have turned into a run, but they were able to turn it into a line out, and that's gonna be an easy triple play. So yeah, Flowers, great offense today, and they did not fall apart on defense, so able to secure the win. And the Knights really didn't have a terrible day. They did pretty okay on offense. Just normally they hold teams to less runs than this, so normally they don't need to score more than 6 runs.
That's true. They had a really good offensive game, just not enough to overcome the Flowers. 130 points for Daisy. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, on to the last game. The last game of the night is the Bows versus the Monsters. How do you feel about this one?
I really like both these teams. I know I saw that the Monsters are on a win streak here, so they're a bit hot. It'll be interesting to see if they're able to stay hot. I guess I haven't I don't really remember exactly who all on their team's performing. If I had to guess, it's really just Bowser showing up, so we'll have to see if Bowser's able to keep showing up for his team or not. And I mean, if I'm saying who I'm rooting for, I'm rooting for the Bows because I love Birdo. She was my second choice at or actually she was my first choice at captain. I just wasn't able to get her. But if I have to choose who I think is gonna win, I think that the Monsters have the slight edge here, as long as their offense shows up, where they have a little bit of a weakness in their outfield. Bows really don't have a lot of home run hitters, so it's not going to be as big of a weakness as it is against some other teams. So I think that as long as the Monsters don't fall apart, then they have a very solid chance at winning this. And I guess that makes sense as well, how the Monsters are in more of a hot streak right now. There are not a lot of teams that are focused solely on like home run hitting or have a lot of home run hitters. So unless something on their defense has changed, which I highly doubt it, they do have a slightly weak outfield, but no one's really been able, or not many people have been able to take advantage, at least recently. So yeah, it'll be cool to see if the Monsters are able to keep up this hot streak or not.
Alright, the teams are set. Both of these teams have a boo pitching off the start.
And, where is this? Well, I guess I'm about to see where the game is.
It's Yoshi Park. It's
cool.
The Bows are home. Which means little mini train time.
Yeah, that makes me a bit worried for the Bows. While it is home field advantage for them, it gives the Monsters better opportunities for home runs with a slightly shorter field, or at least shorter walls for most of the field, and that train able to disrupt chemistry throws out there. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for the Monsters to jack some homers, but two really fast hits coming out for the Bows, and Birdo coming up with a good opportunity to bat a run in. And unfortunately, Birdo hits right into a double play, but advanced the runner, and Yoshi has a chance with a runner on third to get a run batted in the first here.
First strike could be right here, right now. Or Goomba just makes me shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Goomba with a nice jumping snag out there, able to secure a scoreless inning in the first for his team. And Drybone's able to get a leadoff hit for his team here, and unless Hammer Bro hits into a double play, this is a bit scary situation with Bowser coming up. And while he does line out, does not turn into a double play, and this could very easily be 2 runs for the Monsters here. We'll have to see if Boo's able to bat around Bowser or not. Or pitch around Bowser.
Or not is apparently the answer.
And that, wow!
The catch!
He went off the screen! He was so high! That's one of the highest tosses we've seen. Well, I'm pretty sure they're all the same height, if given the opportunity, but I did not think that was going to get robbed.
I firmly believe the height of the jump is determined by the height of the ball. And then there's like a limit, obviously, but...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't say it the right way. But yeah, I think that is exactly right. So it becomes a question of which pitcher gets booed off the mound. Uberlord, you're sending absolute gold, and I'm like a half inning or an inning late to it every time. I love your chats. Thank you.
That's not necessarily true, because it depends on when it starts to fall out, drop out of the air. Because if it doesn't start dropping until the last couple seconds before it goes over the wall, it's not getting caught. It needs to start dropping at least halfway through the outfield.
Goomba has a very silly, like, walking hop animation. Hit straight to Pink Yoshi, gonna be an easy play, and leadoff hitter out there. And getting through that first inning for the Bows without giving up a run against these really scary batters from the Monsters, I feel like they have a really good chance to stay in this game. It's really the top of the lineup where I think there's a lot of fear to have. It's the only team that I feel like is really close to the Wild in the amount of scariness that is in the heart of their lineup, where like other teams definitely have a few solid batters, but they have 3 batters in a row that are huge home run threats. And then the one in front of that is a Dry Bones, which also is a home run threat, just not as huge of one. But Bows with another good opportunity here, 2 on, and looking to get the bases loaded for the captain. Or why have the bases loaded when you can have runners on the corners and bat one in? Bo's able to strike first here, and they're hoping they're not done yet.
Yeah, they need to keep scoring here if they really want to stand a chance, though. The Monsters, once they get rolling with those home runs, they're going to be really hard to stop.
Yeah. But also, I mean, what we do see when the Monsters struggle is their home run hitters just aren't hitting home runs, so it is very possible that they could just struggle for the rest of the game, but that's not what we want to see. I want to see both these teams jacking homers and scoring lots of runs, but we'll have to see, because Boo is a great pitcher. It's going to be hard to get home runs on Boo, but if they can get Boo off the mound, then the Monsters can really start to explode. And the Bo's able to get King Boo off the mound here, and also this is a bit of these first 2 pitchers that the Monsters have, I feel like aren't as strong as they seem. I feel like King Boo gives up way more hits and runs than his pitching stat would indicate. So I don't think he's a bad pitcher at all. I just would expect him to last longer and be more consistent. But Bowser comes on and does pretty well, but I think that the best pitcher for the Monsters really is Goomba, and Goomba gets to come on and be the closer most of the time. So really, if they can get late in the game without giving up too much, or if they're just dominant early, then that's really where the Monsters shine. So
true. Although I think Bowser does a lot of work on the mound, regardless of if he's not the best pitcher.
Yeah, I agree. He is. I actually feel like he does better on the mound than King Boo, which I find surprising with their pitching stat. But he does have a really good star pitch, and that could be a really big part of it. But Bowser with an opportunity to not just even up the game here, but he could have taken the lead, but instead of going for a charge swing, just electing to bat in a run. Pretty smart team play there. Good opportunity and great hit to bat him in. So now after getting a nice, pretty much guaranteed run, they're hoping King Boo can knock it over. Well, I guess not. You know what? Maybe they just want everyone to get base hits. I don't freaking know. But able to even up the game there, but Bowser with his terrible speed getting tagged out there bit of a base running error to get rid of that scoring opportunity, but still able to even up the game. And Monsters, they were never out of it, but they're right back in this. It's even. Wow, and the hammer knocking away the bomb, saving Hammer Bro from a possible explosion. That ball just narrowly missing Goomba. Good attempt on making the play, but that was a nice contact and in a good spot and able to get a hit out of it. Oh, and Boo also getting a hit right in the perfect spot, able to sneak it past both infielders diving for it there, and now Bose with another scoring opportunity. And a strikeout coming through, and that's big for Bowser's team. Yoshi able to knock a ball into the outfield, but not quite in the right spot for a run to come in, but able to load up the bases here. Will the Bows be able to capitalize off runners loading the bases, or is Bowser gonna get a guaranteed strikeout with a star pitch? And there it is, Bowser not taking any chances, and yeah, this is part of why I feel like Bowser's such a strong pitcher. While he can give up a few hits and let runners on base in important situations, he will decide to use that star pitch and get the guaranteed strikeout. I'm just glad Hammer Bro crossed the plate before Bowser had zero speed.
Brilliant catch from Pink Yoshi there.
Wow. Great catch from Blue Yoshi there to end out the inning. And yeah, these interior infielders putting in some nice work for the Bows here. And Birdo coming out to lead off for the team. Will the captain be able to get an... I mean, I want to see a home run. Every time Birdo's at bat, I want to see a home run. It's unrealistic, but a man can dream.
Can you though? Can you dream?
Sometimes. Wow, what a play! Not only did they snag it, but got it out of their hand insanely fast over to first. And I mean, the Miz, yeah, they got that quick throw. That was a great double play to erase the base runner, and then a nice, easily routine play to the shortstop. That's a 3-of-3 down inning for the Monsters there. Yoshi just barely not able to get to that before it falls. So that's a nice hit to start out the inning for Barrett there. Dracula with a shot towards left center. The train just left the station, however, so it's not going to interrupt this play, and able to steal that homer attempt.
Nice hit to the outfield. Solid base hit. But
And
here comes the power.
Yeah, as long as Hammer Bro doesn't hit into a double play, there's gonna be a huge opportunity for Bowser. And I mean, I guess he could also hit a home run and
he
just erase all the
or he could just hit a home run, which he just
I guess
did.
there's still a good opportunity to score for Bowser, but it's only gonna be himself. Hammer Bro showing up in a huge way for his team.
And that's gonna knock Boo off the mound. It is time for the Mark Zuckerberg machine. I mean, Birdo.
And Bowser, getting a bit shy with his charge swings in this game. Second slap hit in a row for him, but I mean, if it works, it works. It definitely did not work though. Just putting him to be slow there for a double play was not what he wanted to see, but I don't know that anyone would have been able to beat out that double play, to be fair.
Charging it up. Another star pitch.
And Bowser just picking on Boo right now, but not electing for a guaranteed strikeout. Instead, just psyched him out to force him into a double play. Insane mind games from Bowser coming out here. Goomba hitting right to the shortstop, gonna be an easy double play, and erases the base runner, and 2 outs now for the Bows. Yoshi making a great tongue catch there to steal a hit away, and Bows able to get through that inning with 3 up, 3 down. Hoping that they can get back to scoring in this game. It's been a while since they scored, and they're running out of opportunities.
Yep, only 3 innings to go.
And I believe that was another 3 up, 3 down, and that was 2 quick innings there. Monster's hoping to come back out here and extend this lead. And a leadoff hit is a great way to start that attempt. Last time he was up, Dracula was able to get a hit towards, possibly going to be a homer. This time, not going for a charge swing, didn't want to fly out on a possible home run shot, instead just electing to get on base. Unfortunately, the next batter hitting straight to the shortstop, going to be an easy double play, but they have a runner on third. If they're able to get a hit here, it'll be a guaranteed RBI. Well,
Points at browser. Bitch, these are my runs.
And will the train come and mess this up? It's on the way.
It doesn't get there in time!
Wow! Wow!
What a catch!
Putting his body on the line, Yellow Yoshi committing to that play for his team. Bowser scared of the captain, wisely using star pitches, but not for the whole at bat, and Birdo's gonna get a nice rip into the gap, but a little bit too much on it. It's just gonna be a single, but still a leadoff hit for the Bows here. Bowser able to force a poor hit. Goomba gonna be able to turn an easy double play, and yeah. Monsters have done that quite a few times where they give up a leadoff hit, but they're able to clean up the bases with a double play, and having a great defensive day. They gave up 2 runs in 1 inning, but other than that 1 inning, they've been having really solid defense.
True.
And 2 far hits, but turning into outs, and that's 2 up, 2 down for the Monsters so far here, and able to get the 3rd batter to drop a hit, and hoping to start a 2-out rally here.
And another
I think
solid
Yoshi
catch.
wants none of it.
Who takes Bowser's place? Bowser's place in what? Also, the Bows' last inning here, they need to score 3 runs to stay in the game.
I think on the mound. It's gonna be Goomba for sure. Or it should be Goomba. Doesn't mean it's gonna be Goomba. But Goomba is their next best pitcher.
Yeah, but Bowser's not leaving the mound yet.
Yeah.
It looks like they're gonna try and close out the game with him unless the Bows can score.
And I would be more happy if more often Bowser would use his star pitches for a whole at bat. Didn't end up mattering at all. He was able to force a double play there, but it'd be cool if he's gonna use 2 if he just used the 3rd. But Monster's able to do what they needed to. Bows, yeah, or I guess, like I was saying pre-game, Monsters really didn't have weren't going up against a team that could necessarily exploit their weakness of their outfield. They had their infield had a great game. They were making lots of great plays. So Monsters showing that they do have good defense. It's really just the home run shots that they can't steal, and if they don't give up any home run shots, then they're going to be pretty dominant in a game.
You can see that the effort for the Bows wasn't exactly lacking either. 2 players at 100 points. 2 players at 10, but still, like, 2 players at 100 points. And not a single 100-point performance for the Monsters.
I'm so confused right now. What?
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave that at that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at the standings, shall we? So Wild are now at 18-4. The Rookies are now in second place,
Let's go, rookies.
15-7. The Muscles and the Monkeys are tied 14-8. Did the Monkeys lose? Yeah, the Monkeys lost to the Wilds.
Yeah, they went up against the Wild.
Monsters 13-9. The Fireballs 11-11. The Bows and the Monarchs are 10-12. Spitballs 9-13. The Eggs and the Flowers 7-15, both of them. The Flowers and the Eggs are now closer than they ever have been. And the Spitballs are finally starting to pull away from the Eggs. The Knights still stay at the bottom, unfortunately. Oh, let me get my screenshot of this screen before I continue. And then to the division play, as you can see, not much has changed. But the Flowers now are threatening to overtake the Eggs if they win a game.
Have the Wild clinched a playoff spot yet?
Have the Wild clinched a playoff spot yet? There is 5 weeks to go. 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So that's 10 games. So if they lost every single game and the Monarchs or Bows won every single game, the Wilds could potentially be eliminated. Okay. So there is a possibility still that the Wild have not.
So they need like 1 or 2 more wins to clinch it.
I say they potentially clinch a position. Well, so the Wilds have to face off against the Monarchs and the Bows 1 more time each. So, yeah, I don't know. At the moment, there's still the possibility that they could get overtaken. But cool. I will probably start issuing clinching probably starting week like 13. So like after next week, there's a potential that some teams might be locked.
Cool. Oh yeah.
With absolutely no way of them not making it. Because it's the differential has to be higher than the potential of the teams that are in elimination position's ability to overtake that team. I mean, it's still unlikely to happen, but it isn't really considered a clinch until there's no possibility.
Yeah, for sure.
They still haven't had 100 points against them. Yes, that is correct. They
Wow.
are single-handedly the best defense in the league. With the Muscles,
which is crazy.
The Muscles being the second best. Oh, sorry, no, the Bows being the second best defense in the league. The Muscles being the third. Fourth is the Fireballs. And then the Rookies and the Monsters are tied for 5th best defense.
There are a couple teams, or 3, no, just 2 teams that have more points for than the Wilds, which I guess if a decent amount of the games end out being like fast mercy rules, then it could be harder to get more runs for your team. I'm just a bit surprised to see not just 1 but 2 teams scoring more than the Wild. That's pretty cool. I did not realize that.
Yeah, the Muscles breached 200 points for today. And the Spitballs officially passed 200 points against. You know what? They might have 202 points against them, but they still beat the Fireballs. The Fireballs, which is literally the team of the most mediocrity I've ever fucking seen. They're 11-11 with 151 for and 148 against. They're literally... They basically are just a giant 0 meter.
Yeah, basically right now. Well, going later into the season here towards the playoffs, I'm excited to see how things shake out. There's still a very close race on both sides. All the bottom teams at risk of elimination still have solid chances to come back and make the playoffs. And even the top teams aren't safe. So yeah, it'll be really exciting. There's a lot of teams out here that I really like and like to root for. So I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited to get into the playoffs because it'll be a really exciting series. All of them, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be a good time. Playoffs are going to be very interesting. Did I specify? Yeah. Playoffs will be best of 3 matchups with the winner moving on to the finals are going to be a best of 5. Which means that, like, the playoffs are going to be intense. Because the teams are going to have some form of consistency.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's going to be it for the night. I'm going to go find myself a bed to sleep in.
I hope it's not too hard to find.
Well, I mean, it's like less than 15 feet away from me. I think I'll find it just fine. But it sounded more interesting to say find a bed to sleep in rather than just saying I'm going to go to bed. Anyways, we're going to go read my friend Brian J. I know he's not part of Epilogue, but it's his birthday. So wish him a happy birthday for me.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you, Jolteon, for once again joining me on commentary. It really helps because I wake up at like 7 in the morning on Mondays, and I am very tired when these matches are happening.
Well, yeah, I appreciate you putting all this together, and I'm excited for the rest of the season.
Awesome. All right, let's raid.
Have a good night, everyone. Well, I guess we're still a few seconds from raid, but have a good night anyway.
Have a good night. I get to show the outro song. I added songs where you get to see every song I added.
Oh heck yeah.
Casualidad.